in the book Outwitting the Devil, right? Outwitting the Devil. So we'll talk about, so let me put it this way, okay? So here's the thing, your mind attracts that which what it dwells on, okay? So the devil says this: it's not that sex that's vulgar, it's the person who refuses to control it and guide it. Just like food, people overfeed their spirits, it becomes a problem, an addiction. All addictions lead people to my control. That is what the devil says, right? It's not bad for us. Food is not bad. But if we overfeed our appetite, right? Overfeed our appetite, that's when we fall into the hands of the devil, right? And so he even says, like, people overfeed their appetite with food, with lust, with money, and they're all, again, it's not that X is vulgar. It's the person who refuses to control it and guide it. Just like food, when people overfeed their spirits, it becomes a problem, an addiction. All addictions lead people to my control. So we must learn. So let me talk to you about my triggers, right? When I was consistently watching porn, what my triggers, what triggers you to do it? Mine, I built the habit of every night before I went to shower, right? I'd go to the bathroom, I'd bring my phone, and before I showered, I would open it up. I built that habit because it's when I had privacy, when I was growing up with my parents, when I lived with roommates, even when I lived alone, right? So where did I find the most privacy? In the bathroom, right? And so my trigger was that. It was like, all right, go to the bathroom, all right, before I shower, it's nighttime, I know what to do. It's just a habit. You don't think twice about it, right? And so you do it and do it and do it and do it. And so then it wasn't until I really started to read what I think this one. I'm not sure which one. Where is it? But there's a saying where it's, the thing is that when corn, what it does, it's not just bad for the mind. It's horrible for your heart, right? It hardens your heart. And what does God look for? God always looks for your heart. And I never knew that. I never knew how corrupted not just your mind. I get it corrupts your mind, but not your heart. And I'm over here trying to get closer to God. I'm over here reading scripture. I'm over here closer. In what way? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Let me see. Can you? That's up to you. Can you? No? Are you naked? Yeah, you can. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. 100%. Yeah, it's not on you. You are naked. Let me try to explain. Hello, beautiful people. Hold on. I got YouTube. I got TikTok. If you have any questions so far, I'm trying to find this out. I'm trying to find this more out for you guys. Fuck. I'd have to go and see. But I have to go look for it. Yeah. Sorry. But where the fuck is it though? It has to be here somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it more. Hold on. Just give me, you beautiful people. Alright, let me see something. Think positive episode about it, trust me. First one to listen to it. Beautiful, I will. Okay. Here we go. There's another one. Right? So love, hope, faith, optimism. So an unhealthy, remember this, guys. An unhealthy body discourages thinking. Okay? And an unhealthy body discourages thinking. He says this. This is all what the devil says. He says, if humans would control their desires and transmute them into a driving force. So what does mean? Transmute just means transfer. Like this desire. As men, even women, you get this desire, right? To please yourself or to be pleased, right? We get the desire. The devil says, If humans would control their sexual desires and transmute into a driving force into which they would carry onto either occupation, right, your career, that is, if they spent on their work, if you spent on your job, on your whatever, one half the time which they waste on the pursuit of sex, they would never know poverty. That energy that we have of like letting go of the seed, I call it, you let go of the seed. When you let go of the seed, you relax. You're kind of just, all right, cool. I came, right? I'm like, oh, stop laughing. Right? You're chilling. If you control that and you withhold that, when you withhold that, how do you feel? How do you feel? You feel like you're on edge. You're on edge. You're like, yo, if I don't let go of this nut, I'm just going to be able to function. No, you need to transmute that into career, into either making money or working out. All it is energy. All it is pure energy. And if you, and that's why most men do not become successful, because most men succumb to just giving into the vice. Right? You feel depleted. He says, and remember this, and this one also got me too. So we can all agree it's a negative habit. It's a negative habit. Jerking the chicken is a negative habit. Now, let's look at this. He says, every habit attracts a flock of its relatives. The habit of doing anything that is useless leads to the formation of other habits that are useless. It's the habit of drifting. Aria, are you a woman? Okay, don't speak on it, okay? Right, you're a woman, Aria. Don't speak on men. Right? I'm not over here telling women what they need to do, right? No, I speak more on men. As sacred. I think it's sacred, it's horrendous for you, brother. Even my woman, sometimes, let's just go 2 days without doing it. Amen. Can you turn that light on for me, love? Can you turn that light on? Yeah. Oh, the rise is made, by the way. Yeah. I know it is. No, go for turn the other one on, too. Yeah, come say hi to the people.
Hello, everybody.
This is the one and only.
So all of you are freshly oiled and showered. How's everybody?
Good, we're talking about nothing.
I know, I heard jerking the chicken and stuff. I thought jerking the chicken was sacred. No, but jerk chicken is really yummy. But yeah.
It makes me feel bad, no crazy. Of course, it makes me feel good. Yeah, it's the it makes you feel
even for girls too. Like when you pleasure yourself and then immediately after you're like, who am I?
Yeah, what did I do? What did I do with this Rosa? Chad, girl, you're gorgeous. Yeah, she's phenomenal. She says she's phenomenal. Yeah, so it comes down to that. It comes out. So that's nothing. So it's a habit, right? It's a habit, right? Well, it looks like I'm not eating McDonald's tonight. John, you better not eat McDonald's tonight. Good job. See, this is why I get on these lives, so I can help people make better decisions. Okay, so now let's go back. So now let's look at this way, okay? So now, back to the book, Outwitting the Devil. All I'm trying to teach you guys here is a level of self-mastery, right? Every man is after a couple things. Every man is after an amount of money and a good woman, right? Steak and potatoes and broccoli tonight. Good job, Kyle, right? Let's be honest. Can we just be honest for a second? Every man that is born is after two things. Women and money. That's it. That's it. Unless you're gay. If you're gay, that's fine. You're after money and men. It doesn't matter. We can all agree on that, right? We can all agree on that, okay? Now, what will give us a better advantage after those two things? Those two things, right? Comes down with food too. Fuck yeah, it comes down with food, bro. You think I'd be able to speak the way I speak if I was fat and ugly? No. No way, bro. I gotta have a level of confidence to get on camera. To eat. Of course, bro. Eating's, he talks about it in the book, right? The key to self-mastery is through what we ingest. You have to eat every single day, right? You have to eat every single day. So if every single day you have to make a conscious choice of what you're going to your body, and what you put into your body is going to determine how you look and how you feel, then why not make the absolute best fucking decision so you can look your best and feel your fucking best, right? You want to be an animal, so it's eating shit food and watching bus. That's what's allowed me to level up in my life. I'm 30 years old. I've built businesses. I have a great body. I've been working out for 18 fucking years. I stopped drinking. I stopped going to festivals and doing drugs. Right? I was able to move into Miami. I have a beautiful and phenomenal woman. Right? I wasn't always like this, and I wasn't always like that. I'm a college dropout. My mom's from Colombia. My dad's from El Salvador. Right? And so to what we're focusing on, right? Focusing on becoming better. That's all it is, right? If you get the money you want and the woman you want, you took in your podcast too. I will do that. I'll write that down, brother, because these are ideas that I can come up with. Steps to current success. Right? But I also have problems. The first step, but I have problems too. I also have problems in business, have problems in my relationships, I have problems when I work out. And I want you to get this straight. I have fucking problems. I have business problems. I have relationship problems. I have physical problems, spiritual fucking problems, right? Don't ever look at me, and I'm going to get this, don't think I have it all together. I fucking don't, okay? I have all, because problems are possibilities. Without problems, there's no more blessings. There's no blessings without testings, okay? If I were to tell me, hey, what's your body? My fucking knee hurts, my fucking hip hurts, right? My body's worn down, right? Finances, business. Sometimes business is good. Sometimes business is not doing so well, right? Relationships. Do we always have everything perfect? No. Sometimes we argue, and then sometimes I'm mad at her, and then I don't know how to say back. What spiritually? Sometimes things are going on questioning God. So I don't want you to sit in here and think that I have it all together. I have all the problems I just named you. These are my problems right now, right? These are all my problems. But that's the thing. The problems are what make you better. The problems are what ultimately are going to push you to need to become. Because all these problems are because so you have financial problems, you have physical, you have emotional relationship problems, and you have spiritual problems. You have those problems. I get it, right? So what I'm getting at is like, how can I help you look as good as me? Then that's good. I can get you to look as good as me. If you've never built a business or you want to get yourself in a better spot, I've built two. I can help you, guide you there, right? I've been through many relationships. I have a good one so far, so good. Everything is good. I can give you my best advice from what I've been able to do. And as far as spirituality, I read script every single day. Have for the past 4 or 5 years. I can give you a little bit of lessons of that. So, and I'm saying that, and I say that because I want you to always remember, if you're getting advice from anyone, make sure you're getting advice from somebody that you wouldn't mind being in their position in life. Okay? Don't take advice from somebody who you wouldn't want to trade positions with, right? To know and not to do is not to know. One more time. To know something and not to do it is not to know. I know how to get in shape. I just got to eat better. I just got to be more disciplined. So then you don't know how to do it. Because if you knew what to do and you did it, you would have the result. How's your girl? She ever have issues coming up?
Ever have issues coming up?
Yeah. Is your connected to mine? It might be connected to mine. Because it's like Megan's headphones on mine. Just spreading this online. Not a lot of people talk about stopping corn. Best thing I've ever done. My sex life with my wife. Yeah, 100%. Corn is horrible. And yeah, she's definitely had issues. Oh, good evening, Chrissy. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. She's dating the goat. She's dating the goat. I love it. No. No, she can't say it. Yeah, and so what's up? So we're just talking about corn, stopping corn, right? Coming from a corn addict. Guys, I never went to rehab. I became rehab. Yeah. I became rehab. God, you're handsome. All right, so back to what I was saying. So if we as men, right, our main priorities should be number one, God, should be, right? And then our few next one is money and a woman, right? Not multiple women, money and a woman, right? So what do we must do? So all I'm going to do moving forward is how I've been able to achieve certain levels in my life. Okay? So coming from the book Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Why is that such a great book? Because if you believe, you have to understand how the opposition works. If we're playing a fucking game of battleships, right? We're playing a game of Battleship. You and I are playing a game of Battleship. Right? I hope you guys have ever played Battleship. If you haven't, you're too young for this fucking live. Right? We're playing it. Imagine playing Battleship and I can look over. I'm looking over and I know exactly where your ships are at. And you're like and you're not even looking over it, right? You're not gonna fucking do well. You're just gonna hope you hit it, right? But you know what? You put them in little spots and you're hoping I don't hit them. Meanwhile, I'm over you. I'm like, B12, Katoon. And you're like, oh, he hit me. BC, oh, he hit me. You're like, oh no, how's he hitting me? And you're like, and I'm like, you missed. And you're like, C2, C3, oh no, but my ships, right? So that to me is knowing God, but not knowing how the devil operates. It's not about having fear of the devil. It's just being like, okay, where the fuck are his ships, right? So then his ships, all right, because I don't want to lose this game. So I'm going to read you how out of 100 people, he talks about in the book, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, he talks, out of 100 people, he's like, I control 98 people. So only 2 people out of 100 are not under their control. So there's currently 13 plus 13, 26, 27. So 27. So technically, he controls all 26 of us, right? But I'll be hopefully the 1%, right? So, right, 98 out of 100 people. Here's how he controls them. So we must first learn where his ships are. This is how we're going to learn where his ships are. Okay? So this is what he tells us of how he gains control of people, of you and I, right? Because it happens to me at times, right? He says, once a person hesitates, procrastinates, or be definite about anything, meaning you're not sure what to do. You're not sure what to do. He or she is just one step removed from my control. Not my control, the devil's control. Anytime you are feeling any of those, you are about to be in the hands of the devil. Look at your life and see in what area are you hesitant, you procrastinate, or are in doubt, and get clarity and move. So the 4 of your life: your health, your wealth, your relationships, and your spirituality. Are you hesitating and procrastinating, or you're not sure where your health? Are you hesitating? Are you procrastinating? Or you're not sure how much money you want to make? Are you hesitating? Are you procrastinating? Are you not sure about your relationship? And number 3, your spirituality. Are you hesitating? Are you procrastinating? Are you not sure about God? So where in your life are you doing that? Right? The 4s: health, wealth, relationships, and spirituality. Because anytime you're hesitating, you're procrastinating, or you're becoming indefinite, you're not sure what to do about anything, you're him. Because what he does is he starts to sow little seeds of negativity out. You're not good enough. Oh, just wait. Delay is the devil's drug. Delay is the devil. No, just wait. You're not there yet. It's not good enough. Just do it tomorrow. Maybe next month. Delay is the devil's drug. I'm good. How much do you weigh at 160? At 5'7", I weigh about 161, 162 pounds. Now, how do we combat this, right? How do we combat his evil schemes, right? So I tell myself that I'll do next week is the devil is what you say. Of course. Do you think he wants you to act next now? He doesn't. Because now you're falling into the law of diminishing intent. The law of diminishing intent states that the longer you put it off, the more likely you'll never do it. So there is another law, and I'll read it to you. I take a lot of notes, right? So let me explain. So let me explain the law of compensation. Let me explain the law of compensation by the universal law, biblically, and the book Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Now, the universal law of the law of compensation states, you are rewarded in proportion to the effort, faith, and value you give. So in life, you are rewarded in proportion to the effort, the faith, and the value you give, right? And it says, Luke chapter 6, verse 38, give, and it will be given to you. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. The more you receive, right? Now, this is what the devil is. The devil keeps people entitled. He convinces them to expect more than they give, so they never feel fulfilled or respected. One more time. The devil keeps people entitled. convinces them to expect more. I deserve more. I deserve better. He convinces you that you deserve more than what you give. And so you never feel fully fulfilled or respected. There's another one, yeah. So, right? There's another one, right? Another one I'll read you, right? I'll go soon. Okay, another one I'll read you, right? It's called the law of relativity. I might list, I'm sorry, but relativity, right? The law of relativity, right? Give you the universal law, I'm going to give you the biblical law, and I'm going to give you the law from the devil itself, okay? So the universal law of relativity means everything is relative. Your struggles are only difficult compared to your perspective, right? Everything is relative. Your struggles are only difficult compared to your perspective, right? You're like, damn, it's hard to gym. Well, the guy in the hospital who just broke his leg wishes he can fucking go to the fucking gym. Your struggles are only difficult compared to your perspective, right? In the Bible it says, Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. I have learned the secret of being content in every situation, which is ultimately gratitude. Now, in the book Outwitting the devil makes you compare and complain. He magnifies your problem to blind you from your blessings and your purpose. You ever thought a problem and all of a sudden it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? He makes you compare and magnifies your problem, right? So that's the law of relativity, right? Now, the last one I'll cover, right? The last one I'll cover, I think it's one of the best ones. So now, this one's the law of polarity. I'm going to give you the universal, the biblical law, and the law from the devil himself, okay? So, the universal law of polarity states, everything has an opposite. Pain has a purpose. Failure creates contrast. In the Bible, it says, Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. That's a good one. Genesis chapter 50. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. Right? Now take a look at what the devil does with the law of polarity. So the devil, with the law of polarity, uses pain to make you resent God. But pain is the test before the breakthrough. It shows you what you are not so you can become what you must. One more time. The devil, he uses pain to make you resent God. Pain is the test before the breakthrough. It shows you what you are not so you can become what you must. Let me clean up something. Thank you, Bella Star. Wild, right? Crazy. My love, what are you doing? Are you packing? Okay. Sounds right. Any questions before I head out, fam? Fucking right. What up, Dr. Fields? What are y'all doing? You're so funny. What are y'all doing? Exactly. Of course. I'll go over these laws. I'll actually go over these laws on a podcast. I'll go over these laws like on a podcast. But yeah, bro, I roll all these laws down. I just do research because I'll leave you guys with this, right? So let me put it in, like, what is my goal, right? Hanging on vacation? No, I gotta fucking Dr. Fields. Do you follow me on fucking making late lunch? No, it's fucking 8. It's more like dinner. Are you guys what did I ask you? Fuck. What? No, I'm going to I have a wedding to go to this weekend. 30-minute podcast for sure. I'll make that podcast. I'm finna follow you on IG. Yeah, follow me on IG and YouTube. So I have a YouTube, follow my podcast. If this is wisdom. So ultimately, let me explain this. So ultimately, what is my goal here? Look, I just want to give you guys a level of self-mastery. I didn't know you have a podcast. Prepping. Yeah, bro, Dr. Fields, if you like my live, you'll love my podcast. Yeah, you'll love my podcast. Just look up the Alex Duenas. Motherfucker, both. YouTube as well. Okay. Yeah. My podcast called The Alex Duenas. A bunch of episodes. I got so many episodes. This is the view of the night. Pretty cool. All right, what the fuck? These are all my books too. Yeah. Oh shit. Stop. I make little noises. Tee-hee. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's good, man. Cause like, and if you Brendan Carey's boyfriend from high school. Brendan Carey. I don't actually. And here's the thing, guys. Like, one thing about my podcast that I guess that's different than my YouTube channel and my TikToks, I would say that's just like the honesty. I'm not saying I'm not honest on my TikToks and things like that. I am. But I used to record my podcast when I would just talk about like tough shit that I was going through. And so I make my podcast very like in the moment. I'm like, bro, like this is fucking tough, man. Like, I don't know why, because I'm not in front of anybody, right? You know, I'm not in front of anybody. And I guess that's why I like the audio version of it, because when I'm in front of a camera, like I'm watching myself, it's cool and all. But the podcast allows me to just kind of speak, you know, and be like, motherfucker, like there's times where I'm going through a breakup. There's times where I was going through financial struggles. There's times where I'm like, I was debating going to a festival or staying home, making a hard decision. I'm like, I want to go, but I can't go. I can do it, but should I stay home? Like certain things like that. Not up, like, and any guests coming soon? I already thought about having guests. Like, I'll go scroll down. I'll find some topics. You are special. Topic called "You're Special." Don't let people waste your time. Get yourself a non-negotiable. What up, Peter? How to deal with growing old friends and old habits. Hello, Suhan. We have result motivation. Stop ignoring your weaknesses. You change, so now your friends judge you. Working on the things that make you more valuable. Prove to yourself with action. Your vision is your motivation. 2024 mistakes to avoid. Finish this now. What's the world come to? People have a corn fetish. What's the world come to? That's always been a thing, bro. Corn fetish has always been a thing. Sounds like a great one. Oh, to grow on. Yeah. You're attracting everyone in your life, good or bad. Yeah. Ryan, can you see my messages, Alex? I can't see you. Can I talk to you? Cream corn on the cob. Use the stress as an opportunity. Turning 29, my last year in my 20s. Damn. Focusing on yourself is bullshit. Corn on the cob. Just follow the pocket. Nice, brother. Focus on yourself is bullshit. That's interesting. Things are actually going your way. That's a good one. What? Let me fucking listen to that one right now. Right, love? If it doesn't work out with that person, oof. Who you got on AC or Pacers? I don't watch basketball, brother. Do you think America should get involved with Israel? I don't fucking think I should get involved right now. Miami, pay more attention. Pay less attention. Interesting. 20s, no, scared. Bella, you're fucking like 19. Changing your identity and the power of your word. The work will improve your life. How I turned my life around. Got you, good one. Your past thoughts can ruin the way you feel now. Abso-fucking-lutely. Love and one of many. Interesting. Business, building relationships. How to deal with lack of support and people that ask for help but don't take it. Interesting. I'm 23. Good time to start listening to your pod. Fuck yeah, 23. I wish I had me at 23. I'd be a multi-millionaire by now. Tattoos and pain. Interesting. Making yourself a priority. Getting rid of unwanted by God. Bro, my profile pic is my con of you. I got you be. Damn, where the fuck do you live? In Tampa? You can be more. I'll stop. I like popcorn, but I wouldn't say I'm addicted. You are addicted. No, if you watch popcorn, you are addicted, bro, because it has no benefit. Popcorn has no benefit. I like that better than corn. Popcorn has no benefit. Leon Dueñas. Popcorn has. How old are you? I'm 30. Who said that? I'm on my YouTube. So I'm on my YouTube live. Leon Dueñas. Hello, Tawan. Hello, Tawan. Hello, Tawan. It doesn't help, man. It doesn't help. Stop it for a whole month. What? A whole month? Yeah. Oh, my loves. Popcorn goes good with any movie ever. Wait, are you actually talking popcorn, or are you talking about the other popcorn? What popcorn are you talking about? That guy needs a real Good, it's all good. We're all just learning. Starving. What time is it? 8:17. We need to go to bed. It's hot as shit in here too. I need to put the AC down. Can you put it down? Yeah, you have fucking sweats and everything on. 87, I think, or 88. I don't fucking know. What is that? 79. No, don't turn it. Just turn it down. Just press it again, and then scroll. Scroll. Oh, you can't even see her. If we're gonna need to see him, fuck yeah, bro, 100%. Yeah, you'll see my life. I wake up at 3 o'clock every morning. I work out most of the time twice a day, but mainly once, for sure. Just messing with you. I know you are beautiful people. What's today? Thursday? It's Thursday! Oh, yeah. There she comes.
Guys.
Say hi to them.
Good night. Have a great night, everybody.
You're gonna sleep? No, you're not.
No.
Nice.
9. What is sleep? I don't need sleep.
I don't need sleep. I'm drive 4 hours.
Just messing with ya.
Yeah. Are you gonna eat anything? Or are you done? You're done. No. I miss you.
Me too.
I know.
It's okay. Really fine.
Yeah.
Get some black coffee. Or stop at the gas station anyway.
That's what I was gonna do.
A few quarters in my purse.
Yeah, a few quarters in my purse. Get out there, I'm pretty sure 100%. All right.
I'm so excited.
We get to go to a wedding. All right, fam. I love every single guys. Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. All right, los quiero mucho. Love y'all. Okay, we'll stay safe.